What is up, Nerd Nation? I recently bought a collection that has a card in it that is incredibly uncommon. I don't know if I want to use the word rare. I would probably say you've never seen one of these in person, and I don't know if I have watched any YouTube videos talking about it. So roll the intro, let's go through the collection. So here we go. This is the collection I bought. This is another Facebook Market purchase. I've been buying a lot of collections lately, and it's kind of getting a little out of control because these are still the cards that I need to go through. So they're all sorted by set, but they need to be put in binders or listed for sale or whatever. It's a lot right now, but I love what I do. I love Pokemon cards. As you guys know, this is how the channel started, so I'm going to keep doing it because I love it. And, you know, sometimes you find cards like this that you're probably not going to run across maybe ever again. So let's go through this. I paid $225 for the collection. The binder I should be able to sell for about $40 to $50 when I looked it up. I'm not going to keep this binder. I do think it's cool though. I don't know if I've come across one of these in person before. So to start off, I will tell you that I don't know where the card is in the binder. I haven't gone through it, so this is our first look, but I have seen generally what's in this collection. I just haven't looked super close at condition and everything like that. So we got the rule book, which I think you can actually sell these. I sold a playmat from a Yu-Gi-Oh collection a while back for like $7, so they may have a little bit of value. Probably someone that needs to complete a box or a deck or whatever. But first off, we start off with some Topps cards. Generally speaking, these are probably going to be about $2 a piece. This Chrome is probably going to be maybe $5, $6. I don't know specifically offhand. And then over here, we have some more Topps cards. We have a Sharpedo. It looks like it's in pretty bad condition, but it is a Chrome. I think some of the Gen 2 Topps cards can have a little bit more value just because they're a lot less common. Some more Topps cards, and then we got the first movie cards. Right here is kind of where we're going to start seeing a little bit of the money. So we got 2 Chrome cards, and then I think we have a Zelda sleeve on one of the Pokemon cards, which is funny. But then this is probably one of the biggest hitters in the collection. So we have a Shadowless Red Cheeks Pikachu. I will pull that out and get that into a sleeve. There's like a weird, I'm curious about this. This is interesting. There's like this weird mark at the bottom of it. So I don't know what that's all about. Condition is probably medium play. It's just not the best. There's a lot of whitening on the edges. I don't plan on keeping this, so we'll put that up for sale. Generally, these are gonna go for around probably $40, so you know that'll help. So just that the binder and that we're already looking at $90, which is almost half the cost of the collection. Next, we will move on to this page. This is a pretty big page because it is pretty much entirely shadowless. We do have the Charmander. I can tell just from looking at it, it's not in great condition. It's got a lot of warping on it. Yeah, the back is like not great. There's a lot of creases. So I don't know what a shadowless Charmander goes for, especially in this condition. But I would say generally speaking, shadowless can go from $2, $3, $4. It all just depends on condition. It does look like the rest of these may be in a little bit better condition. So Abra looks decent. I'd probably classify that as like medium play as well, but it's definitely better. There's like a super small crease coming across it, but add all these up, these are about, like I said, $2 a piece, $3 a piece. You know, on this page we have a bunch of trainers. I don't really know why it's aligned like that, but vintage cards are always vintage cards. They're always desirable. And then we have a bunch more shadowless. So we got Diglett, Machoke, Ghastly, Dratini. I said those are probably going to be for about $2 a piece. Here's a little bit better. So we have some more trainers, but we do have a shadowless Charmander and Charmeleon. We will pull those out and look at the condition on those. Charmeleon looks a lot better. I would probably still have to classify it as medium play, but there's a lot of whitening, but not near as bad as the others. I think classifying card condition is always really tough because I see a lot of people classify a card as like medium play, but then like when you compare that to cards that are also considered heavily played, There's just like the range is just so hard. I think it's just all just opinion, pretty much. We're gonna pull that Charmander out. This one looks a lot better. I would probably classify this as medium play. You guys can let me know in the comments. I would personally classify this as light play, but then people are just hypercritical. They're all over the place on their ratings. A bunch of trainers, nothing crazy here. So then we go into some Rocket. So all of these are first edition. Oh, I guess this one's Fossil. So I just found out that some of those first editions can do really well for like Team Rocket, which I'm sure Fossil and Jungle will. These are all first edition Jungle, it looks like. So let's kind of just randomly spot check condition. Yeah, so I feel like most of this collection is going to be kind of like medium play territory. Nothing crazy, but you know, still first edition. All first editions as well. We do have an Energy, Jungle, and then we go into, it looks like, base set. Okay, so this is the big page. I can tell y'all from the front, you cannot tell why this is the money page. But when I flip it over to the back, you're gonna see something a little bit different. So we have a Trainer Deck A card. It is the Onyx, and this is a prototype card. So this card would be, and they made a Trainer Deck A and a Trainer Deck B. PokeRev opened one of those. Let's see, I was curious if it was shadowless. It is not shadowless. We'll look at the back in just a second. I do not know the condition of any of these cards really, so I'll let you guys take a look. So I would probably say it's light to medium play range. I think ranges are the best way to rate cards. Yeah, I'd probably actually classify that as medium. Just the top has a lot of whitening up there. This is a card that when I looked, I could not find any sold except for graded PSA 10s. So I will say a PSA 10 sold for like $600, $700. I don't really know how to value this. I think I'm probably not going to grade it just because it's not going to grade well. I might, we'll see. If I do end up selling it, I'll probably just put it up as an auction just because who knows what the value on something like this is going to be like. The back on the first page, these are all just normal base set cards, varying conditions. This one's pretty bad. We will go to Squirtle, or the water page, not Squirtle page. So all of these are just general base set cards. Grass page, these are all just base set as well. We got a lot of Bulbasaurs in this collection, so we got 5 right there. Next we have Electabuzz, which is a rare, surprisingly. We do have a regular Pikachu. Next we have Psychic page, nothing crazy here. And there are some holos in here, I don't know where they are. Also, I'm like curious to see if there are any other Trainer Deck cards in here. I don't think there is. I don't think I had him send me pictures of all the pages. So we have a Hitmontop promo. I don't think I had that in my binder, so I'll definitely add that. But yeah, this is still just all base set stuff. Dragonair from base set. Pretty desirable card. Some more trainers. We are on to Jungle, so we do have a Nidoqueen and Vileplume and a Pinsir. Those are all rares. We have a Victory Bell. Rare. I think, yeah, that's a rare. More grass. We do have a Jungle Pikachu, which is really nice. I'm trying to like make sure that it stays in frame, so that's why I'm moving the binder back and forth a lot for y'all. We have the fighting page. These are all Jungle. We have this normal type. So we got a bunch of Eevees. Everyone loves Eevee. A Persian. We do have a Rapidash on the back. And then it looks like we are on to Fossil. These are all pretty basic cards. But, I mean, they're all vintage, which is always nice to come across. Just more water type. We got grass from Fossil. Not seeing anything crazy. We got fire and fighting and psychic all on one page here. Trainers. Then we have base set 2, which weirdly enough, I have not come across very much base set 2. I think it's just the way it's worked out. My base set 2 binder is probably one of the weakest vintage binders I have. Except for like Aquapolis, Skyridge, like Those are definitely hard to come across. So we got Poliwag, we got like the Water Page, Psychic from base set 2, Trainers base set 2, Team Rocket, looks like. Not anything crazy. I do love the Dark Kadabra. Ooh, we have a Dark Gyarados. That's a pretty good card to look for. We got the Dark Vaporeon. That's another one. Charmander is always good. We got Grass with some trainers. And then we are on to Gym Heroes, I think. Erica's Ivysaur. Love that card. We got Sabrina. I don't think that's a holo, but beautiful card regardless. And it's in really good condition. I'd probably say light play. You guys look at that. Really nice. You can tell like where the interest started to like fade off for this guy, which is I think kind of like when it faded off for me too originally. Obviously not anymore. We got Gym Challengers, and then we are on to Neo Discovery. No. One of the Neo sets. I need to memorize those, but we got Dark Quilava, which is always cool. I don't know if I have this magnifier, which is nice. I got a different Neo set, and we have Legendary Collection, which is awesome set. So we got a Nidoking. We got a Nidoking from Legendary Collection, and oh, I don't know if I knew this was in here. And there's okay, well, so here are some of the holos. This Dark Arbok is extremely clean. So there's the front, which I feel like the back is where you can tell. So there you go. Whew. That's in really good condition. We got a Magnemite. That can go back in there. So he, like, weirdly had some, like, pretty modern cards. Lost Thunder Celebi. Beautiful card. I love the Prism cards from that set. Flareon. It looks like there's a crease. Maybe it's a scratch. There's a slight scratch up here on the top. It's like right there. The back looks super clean. There's a little warping, but that doesn't affect the card. We have Hypno. Honestly, it's in really good condition. I'd probably classify that as light play as well. I feel like the back is always the best way to really tell. I don't think there's any scratches on the actual holo. Oh, we have a Southern Islands Tentacruel. I don't have this card. I don't know what that's valued at. Happy about that. And then there may be other cards like hidden in here that's happened to me in the past, but I don't think there's any in this. I didn't see any that looked like they were gonna have cards. So we have a Xerneas from Lost Thunder, and it is a Prism as well. So we got Darkrai from Ultra Prism, and it is a Prism card. I don't know if I have that. I don't know how I missed this. I knew this was in here. So we have a Slowking reverse holo, and I don't think there's a holo of that card in the set, so I think this is the only version of this card. So then on here in the last page, I'm guessing is, yeah, the last page is where all the best cards are, or the rest of the holos. So we have a bunch of Fire type from Legendary Collection, and then I guess he saved the money page for the last page. So we have a Wigglytuff base set 2, Poliwrath base set 2, Feraligatr from Neo, Magneton from Fossil, Giovanni's Nidoking from whatever the gym set is in Japan, Hitmonchan from base set, and then we have a Blaine from Gym Challengers, Gym Heroes. I get the two mixed up. The front is in very good condition. The back is I'd probably classify that as light play, but very good condition. We'll leave the rest of these in here. I'll pull them out after the video, but so that's the other collection I bought. I've bought some others that I did not record. I just like, sometimes they're just more like, bought a binder for $50. The cards that are in it worth maybe $150, $200, $300. But there's nothing like crazy. It's like, oh, it has a bunch of modern promos. So it's nothing exciting or nothing crazy. Let me know what you guys think. I'm doing a lot of these binder collections, so let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. So have you seen a Trainer Deck A card? I know when PokeRev opened his, he opened Trainer Deck B, and he said that Trainer Deck A cards are even more rare. So let me know what you guys think. Did I do well? I think for $225, I think just the holos are gonna probably almost cover a lot of the value there, and then the binder, and then the shadowless. I think that'll cover essentially everything, and then it'll just go up from there. But overall, I think I did really well. I'm trying to constantly fill up my binders. I'll show you. That's where the binders are right now. There's some on the floor right now because those are the ones that need new. They need the side labels, so I have. Let me know what you guys think of this format. Hopefully we're at 1,000 subscribers by the time this video is posted, but if not, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I'm not gonna ask you to push all the buttons, just hit the subscribe button. That's what's gonna help the most right now. But I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Bye.